All right, so welcome to this class, everybody. Okay, so today we're going to be talking more about market structure, and we're going to be looking at market structure on the live chart. Okay, I'm going to be doing some explanations. I'm going to give you some live examples. Okay, and then I'll leave you to do your homework. Yeah. So just to recap on what we did in the last class. All right, we spoke about uptrend structure and downtrend structure. Okay, I showed you how it's going to look more like. All right, in reality. Yeah, so this is what you have on the chart. And then I also spoke about the concept of strong highs and lows. I told you guys that in an uptrend the highs are weak while the lows are strong, and then in the downtrend we have the highs to be weak while the lows are we have the highs to be strong while the lows are weak. That is for a downtrend. Yeah. And then we also spoke about internal market structure shifts. All right, we spoke about internal market structure shifts. But before that, we also looked at trend change, all right, where I got to explain what you will need to see, okay, before you actually have a trend change. Yeah. So I also explained that, all right. I told you everything, and we also looked at how the concept of the strong highs and lows can actually also play in a trend change, all right. Now, I also taught you guys structure mapping, okay. When you need to look at what breaking of structure, when you get to see price maybe break above a higher high or break below a lower high or lower low, whatever. Okay, I told you guys when you use the wick and when you should actually use the body. All right, so I said when you have a break of a major high, all right, a major swing high, we want to consider the break with the body. But if it's an internal market structure shift, we can actually look at the break, or we can actually consider what the wicks. All right. Now, so in today's class, we're going to be looking at live chart example. So let's look at live chart. All right. Help me, Holy Spirit. Let me explain this perfectly well for them to understand and help them understand. Amen. All right. So now when you look at structure, now this is GBP USD, that is Great Britain pounds against the US dollar. Yeah. When you look, all right. First of all, let me clear my charts. Let me use another chart because I already made my analysis on this, so I don't want to start all over again. So let me use forex.com. All right. Now we have a clear chart. All right. Now when you look at Great Britain pounds, yeah, against the US dollar, you're going to see structure. All right. You're going to see the series of higher highs and higher lows already. So let us say we want to go with what? With this as a low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All right. Higher high, higher low. Is this a higher high? Perfect. Now, this is where the explanation will start. Now, how do we know if this is a higher high? We will get a line, all right, and then extend this line. This week does not, or rather, price did not break above this high here. It just went close to it with a wick, so we do not consider it a break of structure. We do not consider this a higher high. But when you look at this point, a candlestick closed above this high. So right here now, we have a break of this high. So what this implies is that having this to be our high, yeah, we have what? We have the high here, we have the low here. Then we have this to be our what? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. All right. Now, let me explain. Let's start from where we actually began the uptrend. Am I recording this class? Okay, good. Now, from this high right here, okay, extend the line. We had a break with a full-bodied candle. So, of course, we have what? A break of structure right here. Let me notate that we have a BOS, a break of structure. Yeah? We have a break of structure, sorry. We have a break of structure because what price did what broke above it with what? A full body candle. Now, take a look at here again. We have what? A break of structure again. All right. So at this point now, we have a break of structure again. Because what price was able to break above the high with a full body candle, not a wick. Now, these are swing points. This is what you should understand. This whole big structure are swing points. All right, they are all swing points. Now, at this point right here, where did the break of structure occur? It occurred at this point where we had a candlestick go above this high with what a body, where we had the body close above this high. So this is what is considered what a break of structure. Yeah. Now, looking at this point now, do we have a break of structure right here? Break of structure, candlestick went above it, closed above it with the full body, not even a week. All right. Now, we have a break of structure right here. Sweet. Okay. Then at this point now, don't forget, this is an uptrend. So it means that all the highs in an uptrend are weak. The lows are strong. So we do not want to see the low get broken. In an uptrend, you only expect that the highs get broken. All right. So right here, we have a break of structure again. All right. But something then happened. From this low, at this point, this low got what? The low got broken. So what do we have at this point? If you think you know the answer, type it in the chat box. Let me see. What do we have at this point whereby in an uptrend, the higher low got broken? What do we have at this point? If you think you know it, just tell me what you're thinking in the chat box. I am waiting to see your responses. Everybody drop in an answer in the chat box. I'm really waiting to read. I have about like 30 minutes, like 30 seconds to do that. Okay, I can see some response in the chat box already. Everyone drop your view. Drop your view. Only 3 persons out of 12 persons have answered. Don't just say whatever you think the answer is in the chat box. All right, so I've got like 4 responses. Okay, so of course the answer is what? Market structure shift. Okay, now at this point, okay, this low, this higher low, this protected low has been violated. This protected low has been violated, and you can see that price failed to do what? To form a higher low. Instead, check what happened here. Okay, let me zoom in so much. Okay, now price closed below this low with a body, not a wick. If I should zoom in clearly, you will see price closed with a body. Look at where it closed. It closed below the line, below the low with a body. So at this point, we have what? A market structure shift. Price broke down below this low. So it means this low is now a weak low, and then this high, and then this high becomes protected. And then the high becomes a strong high. All right. So from this point now, we've had what? A shift in market structure. And then you can see after the break of the low, price reversed. Okay. The pullback I told you will always happen. And then don't forget, I told you guys that whenever we have a break of structure, you will always have a pullback. All right. So whenever price breaks above a previous high, you always have a pullback. Break above previous high, you always have a pullback. Break above previous high, you always have a pullback. So it's just the, should I say, the pattern, not the system. That is just how it is. Okay. Whenever price breaks above a previous high, or whenever you have a break of structure or pullback will follow. All right. Now, let me go down to H4. Let me go down to H4. Now, in H4, all right, we can see the downtrend structure. All right. You can see the downtrend structure. We have what? A high, low, lower high, lower 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 low, lower high, and then something happened at this point. All right. Something happened at this point. Now, analyzing this downtrend structure here, we have what? A break of structure right here. A break of structure right here. We have what? Another break of structure that occurred here. So at this point is where we have the break of structure. At this point is where we have the break of structure. Yeah. Now at this point is where we also have the break of structure, where we have the candlestick close below the low. That is where we have the break of structure. All right. Now at this point we have what? A break of structure. Same thing, okay? Coming down here, we have what? A break of structure. Now, in a downtrend, don't forget, in a downtrend, the lows are weak while the highs are protected. The highs are strong, all right? So if in a downtrend, we get to see that the swing high gets violated, it means something. It sends a message, okay? So at this point now, in a downtrend, this high, this swing high, get broken. Now, this is what a market structure shift. Yeah, this is a market structure shift. And then I told you that after every break of structure, you always have a pullback. If you observe, you're going to see break of structure right here, pullback. Break of structure right here, we had a pullback. Break of structure right here, we had what? A pullback. Break of structure right here, we had a pullback. Now, this pullback shifted structure, okay? It took out previous high on the downtrend. Now, this is a market structure shift. And then whenever I have a market structure shift, it means that the downtrend is coming to an end. And of course, you can see what price is doing at the moment, okay? After we had that market structure shift at this point, price did what? Give the pullback. And then at this point, we expect to see higher prices. Does this make sense? If you're following with me, just type in, just drop some fire emoji into the chat box, just so I know all of you are with me. Just drop a fire emoji into the chat box. It's very important so I know you guys are following. Drop in some fire emoji. That is amazing. That is amazing. Drop in some fire emoji. Yeah, that is amazing. That is amazing. All right. So now I've been able to explain what I've been able to explain the uptrend structure, downtrend structure, the theory of the strong highs and strong lows, and also trend change all in one example. Okay, so I want to go over to another example and also explain. Okay, so after this one, I'm going to end the call, and then the assignments, don't worry, after the class, I'm going to give the assignments. All right. Now, at this point, we have a similar, let me not say a similar structure though, but then whatever. Okay, so we have what? We have the low, we have the high. Okay, now let me start from here. Now, sweet structure over here. Now we have price coming from what? Downtrend. Okay, we have a bearish order flow. We get to see what? This lower high, lower low, 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 lower high. Okay, then at this point, something happened. At this point, something happened. Yeah. Now, from the left, okay, we're just gonna start from here, right? We have what? The break of structure, okay? After this break of structure, we'll pull back or cord, yeah? Now, we have another break of structure right here. We have another, I think I should zoom in. Yeah, sorry for that, guys. I think we got rocked. I'm just gonna share my screen again. So please, if you can see my screen, just let me know. Just unmute your mic and just let me know. But Lumi, if you can see my screen, just let me know you can see my screen.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Right, then that's amazing. Give me a minute, guys. All right, so I was actually explaining something. Yeah, my chat does not want to load. All right then. So I was explaining something here. I said now, looking at price, okay, on the chart right now, we have what? A break of structure right here, a pullback occurred. Okay, we have what? A break of structure right here, and then the pullback occurred here. All right. We have what? A break of structure right here, a pullback. We have what? Okay, we had a break of structure here, actually. All right. Now this break of structure had a pullback here. Now, this is something you must take note of. Let me ask you guys here. What do we have here? What
Change of
you said we have what?
Market
change
structure
of
shift. Change of market structure shift.
Okay, just okay. Then what do we now have here? What do we now
market
have for
structure
the
shift.
second one?
That one is market structure shift. The
Okay, now
shift of market structure.
all of you, someone said change of character, yeah. Now I don't want you to get confused with the name. Don't get overwhelmed with the names. Just understand the whole ideology of the whole thing. That change of character is the same thing as a market structure shift. It's just the whole um somebody's old idea, give it a new name and stuff like that. Now let me explain. When we have structure this way, right? Now this is coming from a downtrend. This is our verified swing high. Now, this is the verified swing high because it was able to sell down and take out this low over here. So this is a strong high. Now, at this point, we do not have a market structure shift on this high because this high has not been able to do anything. That high, oh my God, where's my brush? Now, this high has not pushed down price to break any structure. So it is not a swing high. This is just an internal high. Where we are going to have the market structure shift is if we have price go above this high that pushed down price and broke below previous low. It's at this point now we can have a market structure shift. But then if price just goes above internal high, this could just be, it could just happen to be buy side liquidity taken. Don't worry, we're going to get to liquidity, all right? It could just be that price wanted to do what? It could just be that price wanted to, take out people on this high, and then you can actually see something like this. It happens a lot of times. So the only time we can have a valid market structure shift is if we have price do what? Go above a swing high that broke structure. Does that make sense? Now, with all these things explained, all right, with all these things explained, where do we have, let me highlight them first. So it's going to be easy for you guys to answer. Let's say this one will be the red dot. Let's say this would be the red dot, and then have another dot to be the blue dot. Now, with this or with the explanations I made, where do we have the market structure shift? Is it on the red dot or on the blue dot? Type it in your chat box. With what I explained, tell me what you think. Where do you think we have the market structure shift? On the red box or on the red cycle or on the blue cycle? Someone is saying red. Correct. All right. So now we have the market structure shift what on the red dot. So this is where we have the market structure. It's from this point now we confirm that this trend is actually bearish. It has actually turned bullish. Sorry, from a bearish trend. All right. Now let's continue what the uptrend movement. We have what break of structure right here. All right. We have break of structure right here. We have what? Break of structure right here, all right? We have what? A break of structure right here. We have what? Another break of structure right here. Now, at this point, do we have a market structure shift at this point?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, we have
we
a
have a market structure shift at this point.
Yes.
The market structure shift is that when it breaks the lower, because this particular part you're marking is the same swing from this lower higher low to the higher high up there.
Now,
No, that's not a market structure shift.
That's not a market structure shift.
okay.
The market structure is below.
This one?
Yes.
Yes,
market structure.
that one.
That is where the market.
The one before that one, because it already broke the previous low.
All right, calm down, chill, relax. Let me explain. Now, I told you guys that we only have a market structure shift where when it is a swing high or low that gets violated. Now, what you should ask yourself is this a swing low? Is this a swing low? Now, this particular low here, let me zoom in. Now, this particular low right here is not a swing low. It is not a swing low. Yes, it is an internal low, but it is not a swing low. What we have resting below this low is just sell side liquidity. You can have price do this thing and then buy. Yeah. But then when you have price go below a swing low, at this point is where we have a market structure shift. Now you rarely see price shift structure and then go bullish. It can happen a few times, but you rarely see that. But you see, for this internal low, you will see that a lot of times, whereby you're going to see price take out the internal low and then go bullish. Don't worry, we're going to get to that. I'm going to explain and teach you how to trade it. But at this point is where we have a market structure shift. I mean, okay. Now we also have something happen. Let us zoom in. Okay. So from this point right here, we have what? We have a low taken out. We have a low taken out. We have a low taken out here. We have a low taken out here, break of structure taken out. That's what I mean by taking out. Yeah. We have what? Break of structure right here. Right. Now at this point, we have what? A market structure shift. So the market is actually changing from a downtrend to an uptrend. And as you can see, price is already giving us the whole move. Yeah. And then price wants to go up for a while. All right. So I believe this makes sense. Any question? If you have any question, unmute your mics and speak. Or if you have any question, just drop it in the chat box.
I asked the question, that place that you put that red and blue dots.
Okay, that place
There was another.
okay,
Yes.
let me explain. Marvelous, right?
Yes.
Sorry, let me explain. Now let me go back to that red and green dot. Now, Marvelous, the blue dot is not a swing high. You know why it's not a swing high? Because it has not broken any low. Now, assuming this high, this blue dotted high, was able to sell and then it broke structure right here. Okay, assuming that's what this blue high did, and then assuming the blue high was able to sell below price to break this low, and then it went back up to take out this high. Now, at this point is where we're going to say we have a market structure shift, okay? Because it is a swing high, and what validates it to be a swing high is that it was able to take out a low. But now, since this high did not take out a low, it just went, and then at this point, it's just an internal high. And at this point, we do not have a market structure shift, all right? But this is a swing high. This swing high was able to sell price and take out this swing low. All right. So now, if price or here that price breaks above this high, we have a market structure shift because price has violated a swing high. Does that make sense to you, Marvelous? Jesus, somebody's asking me what's
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Nick, you're gonna have to watch the previous video. Don't worry, I'm gonna upload it this night. So you're just gonna watch from that video, all right? Because we've actually gone a distance and I cannot start explaining what market structure is now. Market structure is just simply patterns in which price is basically the structure in which market or price follows, all right? There's nothing really crazy about it. But then just watch the video I'm gonna upload tonight. Now, Jonah D is saying if one considers taking electoral risks using the internal market structure to catch some move, is that ideal? You're going to get burned so many times. Just don't go through the backyard. Just do what is proper and save yourself the stress. All right. So there's no point trying to catch. Yes, you can stop with internal structures. All right. You can trade the internal range, the internal movement. All right. I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. But then still stick with what is best. Stick with the main direction of the market. Don't try to go against it. All right. So in the absence of no question, okay, the assignment for this class is go on 3 of your favorite pairs, all right? 3 of your favorite trading pairs. Break down the structure for me. I want to see it coming from a downtrend structure. See, guys, exactly what you see. Let me just do the assignment on the chart right now so that you give me what I want. All right. So you can see that on this price or on this chart right here, we have price coming from a downtrend to an uptrend. All right. So what I want you to do is I want you to highlight for me the break of structure. So you're going to come here, break of structure. You're going to put BOS, just like this. All right. You're going to put BOS. You're going to highlight it for me. All right. You're going to show me where the break of structure actually happened. Yeah. And then here that we have a market structure shift, you're going to tell me MSS, market structure shift. Then you're going to come here that we have a break of structure. You're going to put BOS. Here you're going to put BOS. All right, you're going to highlight the break of structure. If it's a break of structure, you put break of structure. Then if it's a market structure shift, you put what? Market structure shift. All right. Then you screenshot it, do it on like 3 pairs, and then you compile it and send to me. All right. So I think we are done for the night. Have an amazing night, guys. I'll see you guys in our next class. I'm gonna send the information across. So have an amazing night. It's King and I'm signing out. Good night.
Thank you.